Hello everyone. I hope everyone is fine. In this video we will talk about the method 3 to calculate the heart rate from the ECG paper. This is going to be the second last method because after this we will make a video on method 4, which will be the last method to calculate heart rate from the ECG paper. And at the end of the video, if you think the video is helpful to you, then I request you to please subscribe the channel and also like and share the video, and do press the bell icon, because that's how you can get every next video the moment it is uploaded. Because if you subscribe the channel and if you share the video, that will help me to grow the channel further. Thank you so much. So in this method, which we call the method 3 to calculate the heart rate from the ECG paper, there are three very important things which we should remember. One is a digit of the 1500. This is a fixed digit, a digit of 1500. Then the R wave in the QRS complex, we had seen that P is atrial depolarization, QRS is the ventricular depolarization, and T wave is the ventricular repolarization. But in this case, the R wave, which is the tallest wave, or the most heighted positive deflection, is our consideration. The third thing is the small boxes. Now this is a small box, this one, in between the green lines, and the boxes which are separated from each other with the help of the red lines are the large boxes. Now see that each large box has got 5 small boxes. So these three things are very important when we are going to talk about the method 3. One is the digit of 1500, then R wave, then the small boxes, which are 5 in a large box. So how the method number 3 is performed? Now you take an ECG paper which has got a QRS complexes or the ECG tracing on it. Then the step 1 is to count the number of the small boxes between two consecutive R waves on the ECG paper, and let's say we call that very number Y. In the step 2, what we do, that we divide the 1500 digit. Now the 1500 digit is a fixed digit. We divide the 1500 by that number. That means we divide 1500 by the Y, and this is how we get the heart rate in the beats per minute. So we count the number of small boxes between two R waves, and then we divide 1500 by that number in the method 3. So take this example of how to use the method 3 on the ECG paper to calculate the heart rate. When you see this ECG tracing, these are the R waves. This is one R wave, this is the consecutive two R waves. So you notice these two R waves, then these are the large boxes which separated from each other by the blue lines, and each large boxes have got 5 small boxes which are separated from each other by the red lines. Now you notice that in between these two R waves there are 4 large boxes, and each one contains 5 small boxes. That means the number of the small boxes between the two consecutive R wave is 20. Then what you do, that you divide 1500 by that number of the small boxes. So 1500 divided by 20, and the answer is 75. So the heart rate in this very patient where we use the method 3 is 75 beats per minute. Now take another example for the method number 3. In this ECG tracing, we have got these R waves which are definitely the part of the QRS complexes. Here you see that there are 3 R waves, but these 2 R waves are the consecutive R waves. Now we count the number of the small boxes in between these 2 consecutive R waves, because there are 2 large boxes and each large box has got 5 small boxes. So the number of the small boxes between these 2 consecutive R waves is 10. And if we and our principle was that we will divide 1500 by the number of small boxes between 2 consecutive R waves. So if we divide 1500 by the number of small boxes, which is 10, the answer will be 150 beats per minute. So this is how, using the method number 3, we can calculate the heart rate from the ECG paper. This is not difficult. This is an easy way of determining the heart rate using the method 3 from the ECG paper.